Him.
Yeah.
Not
football.
Not directed by Jordan Peele, but they made sure to put his name all over the advertisements.
So what was?
Well, I'm going to talk about it. Him tells the story of a young football player who was in that terrible I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, which only Lauren and Casey liked. I haven't met any other people who like that new movie. He's an up-and-coming football player. He idolizes Marlon Wayne's character, who once had a horrific injury, but recovered and became the greatest of all time. The GOAT, if you will, which, by the way, that was going to be the name of the movie, and they changed it to him, which doesn't make sense at all. Not at all. Anyway, he gets injured by a guy in a goat suit, and he has a brain injury. But he wants to still play football. They tell him, hey, we're going to have you train with Marlon Wayans at his secret desert compound before you join the team. And he is like a cult leader almost. There's a lot of goat and skull imagery everywhere. His fans are outside his house, and they're just worshiping him constantly. They'll like kill for him. They'll die for him. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, that's exactly what I want. That's why I'm in this business. When will I get to that level? Hopefully soon. Joey, go attack someone right now.
Deal.
I guess you'll do it off stream. Okay. Anyway,
you could try the twig thing where you wrap like a person's hair on the twig.
That's witch stuff. That's girl corruption. This is man corruption.
Right. No, man stuff. Gil, we need you to flex immediately. Just flex for us. We've never seen you flex.
Wait, I might be going through a tunnel.
Oh, no, I don't
I'm not sure.
Hey!
Oh, no.
Good Lord.
So the whole time he's in the facility training, weird stuff starts happening. He starts hallucinating a lot of things. People are injecting him with stuff. The movie also stars Jim Jeffries, a famous comedian who purposely edited an interview to make a guy look bad, but didn't know that he was being secretly recorded. Tim Heidecker, who hasn't been funny in years and had the balls to make fun of the new Superman movie after this movie came out. That was funny. And Julia Fox, who's famous for no reason. I have a problem with Julia Fox, guys.
Oh.
I didn't know she was in this movie.
Oh.
My good friend Carl from WATP actually covers her audiobook on his Patreon.
Oh,
this
God.
woman is just making everything up. She's just a liar and everything. She's also on a bunch of podcasts, and she's the dumbest person I've ever heard in my life. A day before I saw him, I listened to the newest WATP at the time, where they played an interview with her and Emily Ratajkowski. And I'm going to play you this clip, and I want to play this clip for you because I want you to know that every time she showed up on screen, I just had this playing in my head and I wanted to throw up.
So my tear and my vagina.
Yeah, back to that. All right.
They said, like, don't touch it. It'll just heal on its own. But I was like, wait, that's gross. Like, I'm going to put hydrogen peroxide on it every day. Okay. And because I did that, the wound wasn't healing and then got infected. Yes.
I see Gil is
Sorry,
gone
I was
now.
in a tunnel. Yeah, my bad.
So every time she came on screen, I just kept thinking of hydrogen peroxide, and I kept going, why did she do that? And I honestly, I can't remember most of her scenes because I was just horrified thinking about that story. She's pretty terrible in the movie. A bunch of shit happens, and the whole time you're waiting for what the big reveal is. Is it magic blood? Is it sci-fi science stuff? Is it a weird Native American goat god? Is it an evil cult? Spoiler, the answer is, I don't know, all of them maybe? And then I walked out of the theater going, that's the worst film I've seen this year. Joey C., how did you feel about him?
Well, first of all, they copied the name of my favorite band from Finland, Him. Not cool on their part.
It should have been the GOAT. It should have been called the GOAT.
Listen, I know lots of things about football and sports. So I was pretty excited for this movie because I've held footballs and the ball is gone down to the thing. So I know lots of things about football. I was really excited for this because of all the stuff that I know. I don't know a goddamn thing about football at all. I like the bit of the demon and the cult and his blood making him the good football player. Now, I've never played football, so I don't quite know.
Well, I can
How
guarantee that demons aren't involved. Okay, but yeah,
That's what you think, Tony.
Honestly, dude, it is one of those things where when you find out what the twist is, you just have more questions.
Yep, that's
You're
exactly
like, wait,
how it
but
is.
then what were the needles? I guess that was the blood, but then what was this?
And then their headbutt transfers some other thing.
Maybe.
And I'm a bit confused here. Not about the football. I understand that part, but
the problem is, like, I actually was invested, and I did like how trippy it was and how surreal it was. There's some great imagery in here when they do like the Mortal Kombat Predator style X-rays. I thought that shit was awesome.
That was super cool. Yeah.
There's some really cool looking moments, but I'm like, it has to build to something. And you could tell they just didn't know what ending they wanted to go with. So they're like magic blood that this cult that owns the league has been making people take. But then also Jim Jeffries, the scientist, has been doing stuff with the magic blood. But the cult leaders don't have the magic blood that heals you. You think they would, or else the movie wouldn't end the way it did. And then, I shit you not, there's pictures of goats everywhere in the movie. And there is reference to like religion, but they never like specify something. They mention Native Americans, they mention religion, but they don't really connect those. At least for me, I didn't really see a lot of it. He stares at a goat skull, and then he puts Tim Heidecker on that thing right there, and Tim Heidecker blows up. As if a goat god blew him up. But I'm like, wait, was the goat god with the magic blood in on the cult? Honestly, Joey, it reminded me of the theatrical cut of Halloween 6, where we don't really know what the cult's purpose is, and if Michael Myers is actually involved with it.
Yeah, I'm just as confused as when I watched
I walked out of the theater going, what the fuck was that? And it was funny because Casey said, don't spoil it for me. I just told you guys the end of the movie. Did any of it make sense to you?
No, none of it.
No, I said, I'm like, Casey, I couldn't spoil it if I tried. I'm like, none of it makes sense.
I just thought I was dumb. I just assumed that it was my lack of brain cells, but
this movie got shit reviews. And there was a lot of hype to building up to it, and then it just got shit reviews. And after I saw the movie, I got it. And now I know why they were really pushing Jordan Peele's name over the director. I understood that. I was like, man, this is not anywhere near as good as I didn't see Us. Nope or Get Out. This is fucking terrible.
Well, to be fair, the trailer was fucking awesome for this movie.
The trailer's good. That's why I put it on the list. I thought it looked like a cool, spooky movie. The football thing I thought was unique. I like Marlon Wayans. I'm like, okay, cool. This will be a good time. I didn't know it was going to have a bunch of comedians I can't stand, and a confusing ending. And Julia Fox, I didn't think she was going to talk about how gross her vagina was before I watched the movie. What was your question, Crystal? Don't put hydrogen peroxide in it. Was that your question, Crystal?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
If a doctor tells you,
just shut up. Tony, just stop talking, please. Just stop. Someone mute him. Someone make him go through a tunnel right now.
I'm just checked out now anyway.
Stop it.
Yeah, so the football was good.
I was actually going to ask. So because I know, Tony, you're not a big football player, football person, Joey C. Super football Gil. I don't know. Do you like football?
About as much as Joey.
Fantastic, great. So being the only person that actually really likes football here, would I actually enjoy the football aspect mixed with horror, or because you guys are going in as horror fans?
Maybe, but again, you'll get to that ending and you'll be just as confused and hate it. But maybe you'll enjoy a lot of the stuff early on. You might enjoy the first two acts and all the football stuff, but you're going to be disappointed in the third act. Trust me. Also, this is the very ending of the movie, and they're using it as one of the posters for the movie because it's probably the most exciting, visually exciting part. That's bloody, and I'm like, wait, so you're just spoiling the end of your movie in the poster? Okay, cool.
Yeah, but even if you watch the movie, you're not going to know what the fuck's going on.
Maybe that's what they're banking on. No one's going to know what's happening. Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, the trailer straight up looked strange and weird and very odd. But
And I like that. I like that. You know what? This actually reminded me of a different movie, and I'm sure it's on Gil's month of horror. Did you see Don't Worry, Darling from a few years ago with Florence
No.
Pugh?
Oh yeah, and Harry Styles. Yeah.
That was one where there's like a whole mystery, and then they explain it at the end, and you're like, oh, I get it. But then you think of things that happen in the movie, and you go, but wait, what was that? And what was that thing?
Like, well, don't think about that part.
I'm just like, wait, the twist again. Not since that movie did I go. The twist and revelation made me more confused because now I'm pointing out things that don't add up. Yeah, I'd say skip this. Just skip it. What's the word for skipping in football? Is there a word for just?
Oh yeah, dude, I know this one.
What is it?
It's the touchdown. That I knew it. I knew it.
That's guys. What I'm trying to tell you about the end of this movie is that it really fumbles it.
Oh yeah, I thought that was hockey here. What sport is this?
That was enough sports. Anyway, next movie on the list.